Hi, VOD girlies. Welcome back. I don't know what time it is, but I think we're going to have ourselves a good little shiny hunt. We're getting back to the Nick hit, I think. I think I gave up last time, so we're just going to keep respawning until it shows up. Justant and LeBlanc are available as icons. That's nice. I like my funny little one, though. Y'all know how lazy I am. Don't ask me to go into any menu setting unless I want to. What if you go after a shiny Jigglypuff? I'm a little bit. I need Gaga to email me. I need Gaga to email me. I need Gaga to email me. Because I'm just saying, in Pokemon Legends CA, there's that one trainer that looks exactly like me, and then suddenly Lady Gaga's a Jigglypuff trainer. I need her to email me. I need her and Pokemon to email me because I'm tight. When will we hear One Way to Tokyo? Let me see if I can find it. I can't remember if I can even log into my SoundCloud anymore. Tokyo Tony and Azalea Banks have a queen off? That sounds toxic, girl. That sounds really toxic, girl. Now, that's not to say that I won't watch a clip or two if it shows up on my feed. I'm just saying it sounds toxic. Oh! I'm like multitasking here, sorry. I can't log into my SoundCloud right now, so I can't show y'all. Maybe one day. Do you have any hopes for the next starter trio? I really want a hippo. I want a capybara. I've said that many, many times before. I'm obsessed with your shirt. I have the same polo, but it's pink and white stripes with little green polo horse. It is a polo, Ralph Lauren, so I think we are twinning, Kizzy. Hi, Kizzy, by the way. I'm still curious about Gen 10. I need to see the new starters immediately. We're probably going to get some hype around spring, summer. I know we just got a duck, but a platypus would be so much fun. Joggers. You want a fire fairy type? I think for Generation 10, they're going to really wake it up. All of this like promo and stuff for Pokemon 30th anniversary, I think they're going to wake it up. Yeah, don't look at the leakers, y'all. They're just going to tell you everything about the game. Just play it if you want to play it, you know? We can wait. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's so many things to do. Instead of looking at leaks. Also, there's a PlayStation State of Play this week. Are the girly pops tapping into that? I'm sure there's going to be some people who are. Is there a ground fairy? I feel like a fairy Diglett with a bow on her head would be so cute. I don't know. I don't think the girls really want to. I don't think the girls like Diglett because they gave her 3 wigs and like everybody still sleeps on them. I find that crazy. Who wants to give me a sub? I'm a non-immigrant college student. Thank you, Izzy. Remember that Sun and Moon was for the 20th anniversary? I sense other gigosity for Gen 10. I'm just mad that like I wanted to be part of Pokemon 30. I know that like I'm just like a micro niche like mid-sized content creator, but I really wanted to be part of it. I like Pokemon. My husband named the Alolan Dugtrio the Harriets back in the day. That's cute. There's still time. No, it's all done. Wiggle, thank you for 10 months. Diglett with a bone as a fairy regional variant type would be T. You like Pokemon? I guess I don't like it enough. I want more. I want to be where the gigged up people are. I want to do Pokemon commercials. I want Ariana Grande to take a big long break after her tour. I'm actually surprised that she's going on a tour. When will Pokemon reach out the petite micro niche underground? Obscure indie content creators? When it's too late. When it's too late. They're not going to be able to get this flavor of phaun for long because my star continues to rise. Once I get up there and they want to finally start giving me my tea and my flowers, the price is going to go up. Right now, they could get it at a discount. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Did you think Gaga actually likes Jigglypuff or Shiny Jumpluff? I think Lady Gaga might know what the original 150 Pokemon era was, and then she got a sickening script, a sickening paycheck, and she said, well, Pokemon's cute. I like Jigglypuff. And they probably told her about Jigglypuff, and they told her the song, and she was like, okay, yeah, I'm a Jigglypuff trainer. I don't think Lady Gaga really gets into Pokemon like that, because Gaga does talk about her passions quite openly. And the last time she did a video game reference, she got some random Minecraft YouTuber to be part of the guide music video, and I was like, she doesn't get into, I don't think that Gaga gets into gaming culture. I just don't think that she is like into it like that. I think she knows of it and appreciates it, but I don't think she gets into it. Like, but that's fine because Gaga being canon Jigglypuff trainer works for her, works for the brand, so I'm okay with it. It was when she tweeted about Bayonetta during the... That's true, she does. Okay, wait a minute. Never mind. I think Gaga knows a thing or two. I think she knows a thing or two. Yeah, never mind, because I forgot about the Bayonetta. I'm going to manifest that they will be doing one of those Pokemon Night Out events at the arcade club you went out to in Chicago, and you're going to go and you will film it and you'll be in the compilation YouTube video. No, because they actually, let's stop. I keep saying no because. I have anxiety over the fact that I am a butch queen, and I just don't think that people like butch queens like that. I think you have to like either be James Charles or like nothing at all when it comes to being like a man who wears makeup. But in an elder sort of way, because Bayonetta is still like PS2 vibes, regardless of what game it is we talk about. What happened to Yes and? Congrats on the shiny fan tub, Raya. James is such a butch queen. I wouldn't even call myself a butch queen because I don't think I'm a butch queen. I think I'm just, I don't know what I am. Oh, I have to move this because people said my head was too big. Shiny alert. I'm going to catch this in a heavy ball. I think Nick hit in a heavy ball, it just works. Does Nick hit run away? No, I'm not taking out any manifestations. Sorry, I was in a moment of weakness. Y'all, I have had a bit moments of weakness. I'm like in the like the final push for my move and everything, and like this is the moment where things start getting really scary because like everything's real now, and I'm like sort of, you know, facing my commitments. So I did yesterday and this morning. I had to sit down and journal, and I've been having to like take myself off of my phone. Like this morning, I literally worked out, I stretched, I worked out, I ate my breakfast, like a whole 5 hours, not even listening to music. I was like, I can't have any outside things because I have to really be connected with myself because I'm like kind of going through it in my head. Moving is just so stressful, and I've moved many places before, but this is like my first solo move to the third largest city in the United States. So I'm like, oh, I did sign that. Well, let's do it. Yeah, it's normal. But I think that's why I started getting a little bit anti-manifestation. So thank you for checking in on me. But it's okay.
Bless.
Oh, I didn't even show y'all shiny Nick kit. These have to go away. Yeah, I like shiny Nick kit. Lucky, thank you for gifting the subs. Thank you, Izzy. Just think in a few months' time you'll be in your lovely studio and the stress will just be a vague memory. That's what I tell myself, Thomaslon. This too shall pass. Let's do some more resets because I could get also another one. You don't need to put yourself in boxes. Be who you are for your pride. Whether you're butch, femme, gender fluid, gender solid, you're you. You're faun. You're the diva who mothered the house down boots and clocked the Chica Limpos girly pop toilet. Thank you. Thank you. What are your thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show? Nick Hit's thoughts? She said it was sickening. No? Sickening, no. I want to learn Spanish. Like, I feel like I like that show made me want to learn Spanish even more. Because I've always thought this, but like Spanish is the like other language of the United States. Like it's so openly spoken. So seeing like a full halftime show, because mind you, halftime is a huge marketing thing globally.
I'm from Chicago.
Putting it fully in Spanish makes sense. Hola. Shazzy, you can't sleep? I'm sorry. I took a Greyhound all across North Carolina this weekend. Cried a bit. But there was a woman who... I keep telling y'all, every time I travel, there was a woman who spoke only Spanish, trying to figure out where to get off, and I had to help her. Because I don't know what it is. I don't speak Spanish, but when someone who comes up to you says like, I can't speak English, I need your help. Like, we all have phones. She just told me that's the town that she had to get off at, and I opened up my phone and I said, it's here. I'll let you know when we get there. But other people they're just like, oh, I don't know, and they like walk away. It's like, what? So thank you, it's MJ. I hope you have a great day too. But I just want to learn Spanish. I feel like we just should at this point. Everybody should. Everybody let's learn Spanish this year. Hi, Nine Karma. I walked her in nature. ASL's a good one to know too. Okay, I'm impatient. Let's go hunt something else. Hi, Lucky Ultima. Welcome to the VOD girly, Lucky Ultima. What are my plans for today? Shiny hunt now. I have some stuff written down, but it's all just work stuff, boring stuff. Boo-boo boring stuff. Seviper. I don't know if I have a shiny Seviper yet. I did get a shiny Zangoose in Scarlet, but I don't know if like Zangoose and Seviper were like exclusives. What donuts do I have? Sparkling Psychic Ghost. Oh. Electric. Grass. Water. Ground. Okay, so I won't be able to get that anyway. Kecleon. I'm gonna reset these. Have you checked out our most recent Blingee Gala? I did see it a while ago, but I haven't checked in a while. I haven't checked this the last time I've done it. Yeah, Neon Cat, tomorrow is going to be an Overwatch day. I really want to get into it and make a video on it. I still will have to make that Honkai Star. Actually, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to make that Honkai Star Rail video. It stresses me out just thinking about it. Like, every time I want to make it, something more trendy comes along. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't like disappointing people, but I feel like every choice that I make at this scale does disappoint one person or somebody else. So I just kind of go with the flow. I have 10 boxes of shinies. Good for you. Pikachus. That's Bug. Capsicid. I'm like waiting for something that I have. Pickled. Hi, Pickled. I used to work in a hospital and we had booklets where it would be a question translated to whatever language the person spoke. A lot of places do that. There's a new theme and current posted Blingies are sickening. You should check them out whenever you can. Okay. Oh, HSR is in a weird place in terms of opinions. Yeah, I mean, I remember when Natlin was out and Genshin was in a weird place in terms of opinions, and now everybody's playing Genshin. I don't know. At a certain point, I just kind of just assume that Hoyoverse is always going to have people who play it that hate the game. I don't understand that, but that's just part of it. Do you think the language barrier will lessen in the next 100 years or so? I think the language barrier has lessened for everybody but the United States of America. The United States of America is like one of the only countries out of our arrogance that doesn't teach. Like, we teach a second language, but we really don't. Anybody who's been in America, who's learned a second language in high school, knows that you just kind of like float through the class with barely a conversational knowledge of the language. We just assume that everybody's going to speak English wherever we go. But now that our soft power is weakening, I really do believe that like our soft power is weakening, and also like the economy is like changing. We're in another revolution of like technology. So we're gonna if we don't standardize it for like public education, the smart people will teach themselves a second language, because the last thing you want to be is the American who comes from the what they call a third world country in a Gucci belt. That's what literally everybody calls us. And then you can't speak another language. You can't speak the other spoken language of your own country. Come on now. I think in the next few years, generations are gonna like just sort of fix that themselves. I want to learn another language. I've been recommended Reverse 1999. The reason why I'm not so like on top of all of these games is because like those like gacha games require a lot of time to play. So I can't like take it on and like react to like the entire breadth of the content. As much as I'm like interested in it, I just don't have the capacity. If you had to delete one letter in the English alphabet, what would it be? X. Al, thank you for 15 months. Do I ever play Deadlock? Yes. I've made TikToks and streams about it and everything. Deadlock is just like not that trendy, and it's kind of hard for me to find a pocket in it, but I do like the game a lot and I play it in my free time every now and then. There's like really not a lot of good spawns. Because I have like a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon. Like if I see it spawn and it's a Gen 9, I'm like, I already have it. Okay, let's make some more donuts. X is in my name. I'm sorry, Righty Queen. I'm not trying to single anybody out. I'm just trying to think of the one letter that we could probably find substitutes for. You inspired me to start playing Honkai Star Rail. I finished building my first PC. Have fun. Oh, I'm almost out of pink. That's not good. I'm like, really? Okay. Okay, all types. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Astro. Yeah, so upcoming titles that I'm thinking of playing, I get asked a lot, like, am I playing this or that? I'm playing Overwatch this week. I want to do a lot of Overwatch tomorrow. And then I have to get back to Digimon because some people are asking me to get back to Digimon. Baldur's Gate. I'm going to play Tomodachi Life and like the new Pokemon, Pokopia and stuff like that. But I'm really not looking at playing any gacha games. Playing Genshin into Honkai, I enjoyed it while I did it, but it's like really long-ended. It requires a lot of time, and I'm gonna be real, the community is just like not always very receptive towards having a good time. Like sometimes people would come in and just like want to like immediately start just complaining with me, and I'm just like so not into that vibe. So I kind of just avoid a lot of gacha games, and it was like that with Infinity Nikki too. Like let's not just say it's only Honkai or Hoyo. Like I started playing Infinity Nikki, and within weeks there was already a cancellation. I was like, okay, this is just like not my tea. I just don't play games that are like not fun. Like if everyone's like not having a good time, then why are we playing it? I have a Fido already. I have all these Pokemon, dude. Can we get a Seviper again? I have a shiny Tinkatink. If it's Gen 9, I probably have it. What new Overwatch hero are you most excited about? Probably Jetpack Cat. I want to see how they play. I'll be real, I logged in yesterday and I'm excited to see what the update is, because there's like a feeling in Overwatch right now that, like, I hate to say it, but it's a little bit more boring than Marvel Rivals. So I hope that the new heroes like really shake up the meta and how people play, because some of it is kind of like, it was a little bit dry. Like there was, I don't know. Like I have a good time, but some people, I don't know, it might have been like the teams that I had too. What's that? I don't know what that is. Do y'all know what that is right there? The gaming community online can be so weird. I recently stumbled into a PS5 versus Switch 2 fan wars. Yeah, imagine if people swore fealty to like socialism. Swalot? Oh, okay. I think I have one of those already. I think Nerf gifted me one a long time ago. I want to like, I'm trying to just like do Omni class, like Omni, because when I play online with people, I don't like fighting over like one character, so I'll just like play something else. And with all like the new costumes and stuff and the new heroes, and I'm assuming like different adjustments, there's a lot of opportunity to play newer characters and older characters in a newer light. Like I've been really trying to learn Hazard, but Hazard's like really hard to play with like public groups. Like I just have to practice more, I guess. I think I've like sort of gotten used to Marvel Rivals so much that I have to like relearn a little bit of like the Overwatch like sort of awareness and things. Oh, I could go for this. It's medium. And we still haven't gotten the pink. Have we? I think I did catch one. Yeah, I did catch one. Okay. Y'all, I think I might have beaten this game. Vendetta does have a cool playstyle. She does have a cool playstyle. I want to play Hazard because I want to play that that Valentine skin he has. But he's really hard to play with public groups because people like don't. Even in like competitive, like in the placement message, I was like, I thought that this was a Marvel Rivals thing because I was kind of having issues with that too. But I'm like, some of y'all really don't know how to play this game. Like for real, y'all don't know how to play this game. Like I'm watching, y'all don't know how to play this game at all. Like. Vendetta is cool though. Like I just can't stand playing with somebody who's like absolutely throwing. Like even if it's not even their fault, like I'm not gonna get mad at them, I'm not gonna rage at them, I'm not gonna say nothing. I keep my chat off. But like as somebody who's played the games for like 10, 11, 12, 13 years at this point, I just can't find any fun when like somebody like is just like brand spanking new and it's not their fault and I'm not going to hold it against them. It's just like there's a huge divide now and it's kind of unenjoyable sometimes when like everybody's logging on and you can just see like you're just getting steamrolled by a pre-made of people who've played the games for at least like 5 years plus, and you're like in a public group and like half your team like is new. I'm looking for, is Survivor? Oh yeah, let's go for Survivor. Do you have a signature flower? I actually don't. But I'm gonna keep practicing. I kind of had that issue with Marvel Rivals too, and then you eventually sort of like learn like the ins and outs of everything. And then they're about to do a patch. Like this season 1, I'm sure they're going to adjust some heroes and the new heroes are going to add some new stuff. So it'll be fresh. But like jumping in at the end of the patch is a little bit weird, but just practice. I have been getting a little bit better at Hazard. So slow and steady wins the race. He's the most interesting tank to me so far. And like when it comes to DPS, like if I'm playing damage and I'm asked to do damage, I honestly like playing, I'm pretty bad with her too, but I'm learning. I like playing Country Girl with Bob. And then obviously on healer I play Lifeweaver, but I'm starting to notice that there's a lot more Lifeweaver players now. So I'm like kind of like, do I even want to do support? I just hate fighting for certain characters. Thank you, Sweet Tooth. Welcome to the chat. Have you seen the memes of the Peloton Get Him Banned lady? I have not. What's that about? How would you play a healer in Overwatch? How would I play a healer in Overwatch? I don't use a green screen anymore. NVIDIA has you can basically, I think like a 5060. NVIDIA lets you, they have a broadcasting system where on your card you can like sort of render a green screen yourself. It's pretty intensive, but my computer can handle it. Which works really well for me because now I don't have to worry about a bulky green screen. I do want to get one for like videos and recording and stuff, but I'm honestly trying to think like, how can I record a video without having to worry about green screening anymore? It's such a hassle, and like we live in an age of like speed really is the name of the game. And as much as I do focus on quality over quantity, being able to like post something without editing it so much really is beneficial to a creator. So like removing the step of having a green screen can be kind of cunt if I can figure out how to retain a lot of my style with it. Because a lot of my style is like sort of I green screen and then I edit over the green screen. Oh, these vipers are cursed. Yeah, now I can wear green. We replaced green screen's jobs with computers now. She still has a use. I still want to get one, but like for now it works. For like editing and stuff, like I can't green screen the same way that I can when I'm live. So for editing, I am gonna have to like probably still get one, but it's nice that I don't have to like use it for streaming. This is cursed. Yeah, I'm getting better. My voice is getting better. I don't think I'm sick anymore. I think my sinuses are just really inflamed. I have very sensitive sinuses. Like even if there's like the slightest cold wind, I will cry. So going through like the flu and like 2 weeks of like snowstorms was like really rough on me. So I think like my sinuses were like really irritated and inflamed, and I also got the flu, which made it worse. So it's taken my body a little bit to heal, but my throat doesn't hurt anymore, and I don't feel lethargic anymore, and my voice is coming back. I know there's an OBS plugin where you can separate layers. It doesn't work like that. OBS is... Okay, so how do I explain this? My graphics card is accepting the feed of my camera, and then through that, OBS is picking up the input of the graphics card. So the graphics card is already doing the green screening and stuff. So by the time it's on OBS, it's already done. I wonder, yeah, they're still there. Okay, so I had a sinus infection once and I hated it so much. I was so worried I was going to get one when I was sick. Fly reset? Let's try. That might actually work. Yeah, you're right. Oh no, because they aggro. Unless I like go down here. Yeah, okay. I've been shiny hunting Verizion for 5 days and had to take a break. How do you get them to spawn? The legendaries? Because I only get the EVs. You had to get surgery for a sinus infection? Yeah, no. Me with no health insurance. There's a reason why I'm so adamant about taking care of myself. Imagine me having to quit my job as a content creator and just give up everything that I do and go back to working at kitchens because I got my entire life destroyed by having a sinus infection. Because that's the reality of the situation in this country. Let's speak truth to that. You have to run back and forth. Oh, it's pure luck with special scans. Blue Cross Blue Shield brand deal. Exactly. We don't know how we do it either, Astro, if that makes you feel better. I have a good feeling. Stuff like the Bad Bunny performance and like a lot of the responses of you know, the apolitical privileged types who don't have to vote for anything because the world's in their favor. They're also starting to be like, wait, there's something wrong with the country. America does have a problem. It does seem like for the most part people are ready for some change, some real radical change. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just hoping that that man dies. If Trump just keels over and JD Vance becomes president, JD Vance will get impeached because nobody likes JD Vance. He's fake. JD Vance is so fake. And I know we're supposed to be like happy and joyful, but we can be happy and joyful by making fun of JD Vance. What a loser. 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 You know on SpongeBob, loser. Loser. JD Vance, there was this really sickening photo shoot that they had done for Trump's like cabinet, and they picture JD Vance halfway in both of the factions that are around Trump, because for people who are outside of the loop, Trump is like senile. He's senile, he's tired, he's old, and he's greedy. And he will do, as long as he has people saying yes to him, he's happy. So he has groups of people around him using his seat of power to sort of push forward their like agendas. And in this photo shoot, I forget who did it, but in this photo shoot, they took these pictures of these groups of people together, and they put JD Vance in the background with half of his like sort of portrait on both pages of the magazine to show that he is a snake. He's a snake. They took a picture of his Bible with the old name that he used back when he used to run for other things, because he keeps changing his name to optimize, because he's just like, he's so algorithm pilled. You don't get how people worship him like a god. It really does. Like, people want to say this, that, and the other. They want to say like people genuinely were rationalizing the fact that they voted for Trump because they were mad that we had one black president. That's what it was. Is we had one black president and gay people were able to get married. And they got mad. So they waited and waited and waited for their opportunity to finally vote for something to get back at the woke. And they rationalized it by saying like, oh, Trump has actually been appointed by God to get rid of this pedophile cabal. And now look at us. Now look at us. That cabal was literally their people. And now they're like, they have nothing to say. They have nothing to say now. That cabal has literal, I said it on Blue Sky, I'm gonna say it here because I honestly, like, I just have to speak truth to it. There's literal documentation that says that they have been infiltrating like places like 4chan like a decade ago to slowly manipulate and brainwash poor white men into doing anything that they wanted. They took away their jobs and now they're employing them via ICE to do this flop civil war that nobody's asking for, to put domestic terrorism on our land and like harass people for blood sport while they keep us distracted while they continue to like siphon money out of us. They did it. They it's literally like in the files. Like okay. Let's get Shini's the Viper. Hi, call me IQ. Like all these little unicorn industries of like manosphere stuff, it is all the byproduct of all the money that they put into brainwashing these people. That's why Jake Paul is rich and famous. It's because he's part of like a burgeoning industry to help keep a certain group of people like manipulated and brainwashed and angry. He's not talented. He's just at the right place at the right time, just like everything in capitalism is.
You woke it up.
Thank you, Bird Brain, the pink and green combo. I'm unlimited. With this polo, I'm unlimited. And I'm gonna be the gaggiest tea there's ever been. Thank you, Kizzy. Yeah, Saros. Speaking of politics, Phaun, yesterday was crazy. Thousands of people in Australia were protesting the visit of Israel president. I'm sorry. That was a joke from TikTok. I've made a reference to the TikTok. And there was so much police brutality in Sydney. Yeah. I think for the most part, people are sick of this crap. Like, even Minnesota's like, girl, enough. My gaggery, one look at me and you will get you, boy. Huh? Let's not forget about the AI video of Michelle. Oh, yeah, Ratty, don't even pay attention to that. They tried to put that out on purpose. Don't even give that attention. That's the thing. We don't give this stuff attention anymore. It's tired, it's old, it's boo-boo, it's dumb, it's boring. I will never laugh or react to any conservative straight white man's attempt at getting my engagement. Baby, it's 2026. There are so many more things full of rage, so many more things full of entertainment, so many more things full of things to dig into than your nasty, racist, AI generated bullcrap. Like, I'm not giving it attention. Oh. Goodbye. Oh.
Another one, thank you.
The Arbok said just like this. That Arbok was me when I saw that video that they put out. She took the elevator. Girl. Arbok. Y'all, I can't get it. Gold Arbok is tea. I'm sorry, y'all, that I got a little bit political today. It's just on the mind, I guess. I hope that I don't make anybody uncomfortable. I know that I try my best to just be positive and nice and not remind people of the things, but sometimes you just think about it. Angel, hello. No, I know that like this is an open space to speak about things, and I know that we agree on a lot of stuff, but I also know that some people come to me to like not think about that stuff because we have to think about that stuff all the time. It's like part of our survival. So, well, that's nice. Okay, I'll keep talking. I'm kidding. Let's get this Arbok. We'll name it.
Blitz.
Y'all. They're gonna kill me. They're going to kill me. I think I'm gonna die in this house. Oh my God. Please. Okay, we got it. If you could bring 3 video games to a deserted island, what would they be? That's a good one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It has to be one Pokemon. Pokemon Soul Silver or Heart Gold. And Bayonetta 2. No. No. Baldur's Gate 3. Replayability, we've got 3 different genres, kinda. Bayo 2 is a good one though. Bayo 2 does have replayability, but I think for me, I'm gonna resonate more with Baldur's Gate. Am I resetting Seviper on the ground? I'm resetting Seviper everywhere, honey. Seviper here, Seviper there. I can't reset them on the ground because there's no place for me to like really like do an efficient like run back and forth. So but we can check them just to like, because I have to get out of their aggro anyway. So they immediately get mad at me. Will you ever stream Bayo 1 and 2? I want to stream the entire trilogy, but a lot of people don't like the trilogy. I liked the trilogy. I know that people wanted it to be like sapphic, and that's totally valid. But I also thought that Bayo 3 was like still fun. I think I know exactly what could lighten the mood. You should react to Lady Gaga saying Jigglypuff is her favorite Pokemon. I didn't know that Lady Gaga liked Jigglypuff. Thank you, Yobon. I get really incensed, and I also just, I don't know. I think also I could be preaching to the choir a lot here, so I try to make sure that the topics that I talk about are varied and fun. Wait, Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff? I didn't know that. Did you know Jigglypuff likes Lady Gaga? I didn't know that at all. Hi, Matero. Thank you. Y'all, I saw Cat's Eye's performance, and I will be real, I was on an edible when I watched it. And it kind of made me feel a little bit dystopian. That's not to say that I don't like Cat's Eye, and I don't think that they didn't slay. I didn't think that they didn't slay. But I was like, this is like a little bit dystopian. Because the ending dance break, it was just like, it was like them, like the song kept going like, and they were just like, I was like, am I watching Corn right now? Like, this is like kind of low-key giving Corn, like, but it's whatever, like, this is, I'm like, they ate, but I was like, this is where we are, like. I'm not trying to be like a purist or anything. I'm just like thinking about the state of media and how everything is just like this sensational slot machine. And I'm like, whoa. Everything is gnarly. Everything is gnarly. They were right. Everything is gnarly. I honestly wish they did touch. What? Wait, but did you know that Princess Daisy's in Super Mario Wonder? I didn't know that, actually. Like a bag of Takis. Everything is gnarly and like a bag of Takis. I'm sorry I've tagged you in some things on TikTok. I promise I won't in the future. Matero, it's fine. I appreciate people tagging me and stuff. It keeps me in the loop. It really does. I would honestly rather get my digest from people recommending stuff to me than me like getting it myself, because everything is gnarly right now. But I did get a little bit paranoid watching Cat's Eye, and I said, okay, I'm gonna have to take the Grammy in spurts. The Grammys in spurts this week. Addison Rae. Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. You know I can real a lot of that is more. A lot of that and more. Famous guy, not a blah, I gotta say what it never is life. I loved her performance. I loved her performance at the Grammys. What did you think of Somber? I personally muted the TV when he got on. I don't know who that is. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Somber is. Everyone was like, Somber, Somber, Somber. I said, Sombra? She came out 10 years ago. I have to watch the Charlie XX movie if I have it playing near me. Really? Is it that good, Pero? I feel like it's good enough if Paradise has to like interrupt his coding studies to tell me something cultural. Well, we didn't get the Viper, but that's fine. We got a really sickening gold bach. Arbach. Okay. Let's see. We have Psychic, Ghost, Electric, Grass, Ground, Teensy. You know what? We need to take a little break. Let's open up some TCG Pocket. I think I also got a link to the Blingies, so I think we can look at the Blingies as well. Yeah. Famous. What else did I like? Oh, Lady Gaga's performance, obviously. Lady Gaga is seen at, she's the mayhem era. The mayhem era. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Let me open this all up. Closing my 50 tabs out. All right. Hey Fawn, longtime VOD watcher, come and say hi. Loving your VODs while I'm playing through Pokemon Violet, and especially to wind down after day of work. Bisou. Mucho, 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 mucho. Amor. Thank you so much, Gigi Moon. All right. Hello? Why is it not showing? It's not showing. Wait, am I not broadcasting it? Oh, I'm not broadcasting it. My bad. Okay. Let's open up some stuff. Fawn, if Gaga punched you in the face, would you say eh, or would you be so happy you could die? I would say eh, because I do love Lady Gaga, but if she punched me in the face, I would have a different opinion. You don't get to just punch me in the face. Anyway, Lady Gaga. I know the Switch is still on screen. It's okay. It's okay. Just pretend like it's like Subway Surfers or something. Ooh. Oh, we got some good ones in this. We got some good ones in. Oh, Pidgeotto giving pose. She said. Okay, Ludicolo. Lady Gaga's ace. Grimmsnarl. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, somebody in chat just said that Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff. I didn't see that Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff.
You woke it up.
Did you know that Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff? I didn't know that. Oh my god. I hope I get a Jigglypuff. I have to do battles in here, girl. I just like log in and do my 2 pulls, and then I'm like, yay! That Skittle's really cute. Did I see in Gen 10 there's a trainer named Jiggly that has Gagamon as her trainer? That makes sense because I just recently found out that Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been doing my Wonder Picks. Well, that's a beautiful card. It's this one. Oh. Okay. Did I see that Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff? Is there like a commercial or something? Was there like a commercial that they put out or something with Lady Gaga and Jigglypuff? I want that Berserker. Ah. Okay, Amora. Oh, I'm not sending thanks to that. I want to do one more because I get the mission. Okay, I can just wait. I can wait. I can wait. Oh, I have gifts. It was their username. Thank you for the Baneri. I have to look at the names. Who sent that to me? Thank you for the Baneri. Oh, Luna. Thank you, Luna. I want... Can I open another one? Maybe. Let's see. Just sent me something? Oh! Thank you! Yes, honey!
Another
I'm gonna
one,
keep
thank
just like...
you.
I'm just gonna keep passively pulling until I get a bunch of cards, and then I'll make a new deck. So it'll probably be a second before I like do something. But I do like opening them live with y'all. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at these blingies. You were making a calendar event to ask me if I knew Lady Gaga likes Jigglypuff. Oh, I have Discord here. By the way, for the people worried about the Discord, I did read that somewhere that like it's possible that they're only doing it for not safe for work content. So if you do use Discord for not safe for work content, I'm not here to judge you. I'm never gonna yuck somebody's yum. But if you don't, then you might be good and okay to go, because next month Discord's gonna start asking people for identification. Ooh, spooky. We love to see that happening. All right, so we do have a this or that. I have to pick 4. We have Espathra, Frostmoth, Aurorus, Primarina, Meganium, Gothitelle, Clefable, Frostlass, Ribombee, and Milotic. Out of these Gen 9 girlies, oh, they're not Gen 9. Oh, what are they? I guess they're just girlies. I'm choosing Gothitelle. I think she deserves it. Clefable, I'm always going to ride for her. Aurora's, she's famous. And I think Meganium has already like had her moment. I'm giving Rabombi this. All right, let's look at these blingies. Well, I can't find them right now. If somebody has like a link or something to the blingies, I'll look at them. But I want to get back to Shiny Hunting. Blingy submissions. Well, there's a lot. Oh, Diva, there's a lot in here. Okay. I'll just pull them up on my browser. I don't like opening up Discord because I'm like an admin and I don't like when the window shows all the background stuff. Let me find. I don't like that. Okay. Comment submission on 204 is the first one of the current theme. Oh, okay, thank you. So we will start with Comet then. Would you say Shiny Hunting is more enjoyable in ZA or Scarlet and Violet? I don't want to make I don't like when I don't like when I have to like say one or is better than the other. I like them both. I think that Scarlet and Violet and ZA are better than than Generation 8 and below. We're in a newer age of Shiny Hunting where they've incorporated stuff that's like an endgame loop that's like very similar to one another. So that's like splitting hairs. The donut system is almost nearly the same as the horde or like the spawning system in Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet has more nuance. So like I think it's more manageable in Scarlet and Violet to get more things and there's more things available. So if I had to choose, I'd say Scarlet and Violet. But then also I don't want to compare Legends to Gen 9. Because they both have different approaches to gameplay. I think that both of them are better than Gen 8 and below. I can't go back to Generation 8 after Generation 9. But if I had to choose, I would say Gen 9. I do like that Legends ZA has stuff that I don't get in Generation 9. So like, I don't know. It's like there's the methods, there's the availability, there's like what Pokemon are there. There's too much nuance for that. For me, personally. Hi, DJ French Fry. Oh, if Scarlet and Violet had the sound, that would be better. Yeah, not having the sound kind of sucks. All right. This is Comets. I don't know what's the current theme, y'all. Heated rivalry? Valentine's Day. I don't want to read the whole like submission post. I love you, thank you. All right. Our love which forged in ice. Oh, is this what's his face from Genshin? This is by Gaka. This is Blood Pop Blingee. I wish to synchronize our feelings. Whoa, that's cool. All right. I love myself. I wanted to make a Blingee based on the theme that we have for me. This will be my submission. I wanted to show you all. Oh. Is this just all your favorite things? There's so many. Yuna up there, Chu. Some Sanrio littered around. And then here's a Final Fantasy X. I love you, Blingee. Perhaps you were destined for me as a punishment. Oh, Tidus. I wish more men need to be like Tidus. Tidus, let's walk away from this stream today knowing that more men need to be like Tidus and Bad Bunny. You know? I want to be yearned over. Oh, this is My Husband Snow. Right here by Undyne. The Final Fantasy X one was made by Blingee as well. That's my husband. I don't know who that chick is. And this was by Undyne. This is by Damsel. Damsel _ fly. Oh, I like this aesthetic. Now, this is kind of a lost aesthetic, but this aesthetic was on MySpace a lot. This sort of like pastel washed out sort of look. This was on MySpace a lot back in the day. And the girls who were there know it. People used to color in manga with this very like sort of beigey washed out type of look. Yeah. This is Nana, yeah. This is by Miss Body and Face of All Time. I love you to my Valentine. Card capture. Oh, that's Nownix. Oh, okay. Speaking of men, let's update this. Let's leave this stream knowing that ideal men of 2026, Bad Bunny, Tidus, Inuyasha. This is by Izzy. I love Inuyasha. Oh, this is interesting. We have ourselves a wide one. This is the first wide ratio Blingee I've seen. I kind of like it. It's like different sort of Valentine's Day cards on like one wider one. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know? This was made by Sunay. Kizzy made this. I think this is an MLP anthropomorphized or morphized, I don't know, sapphic MLP. This is made by Spam. Big Men. So let's see which ones I have a crush on. Obviously Flame Guy from MHA, Cancel Me, whatever. I know that his plot sucks. I kind of stopped watching after a certain point, but if he was like cool, that'd be fine. This is the guy from that one gay game. He's all right. I love this man. I forget where he's from. This one on the far right here. Let me capture my cursor. Oh, my cursor is captured. I don't know if y'all can see it. On the far right next to Halston. I forget where he's from. Oh, he's from Arcane. Yes. So into him. Halston, obviously. Is that manga? No. If it is, then yes. That's all I want. Is Magneto in there? I only like Marvel Rivals Magneto. Thank you, Bazooka. And that's it for the current Valentine's themed Blingies. Those are all amazing, y'all. I love a Blingee. Blingies are so fun. Congratulations to everybody who's submitted so far. Fantastic work, fantastic art. I think I have seen the Chica Limpos one. Yeah, that was from the last one. I've seen that one. Okay. My cat Oatmeal just joined. Hi, Oatmeal. Would you bring one aspect of the town you're in now to Chica Limpos? What would it be? Well, I have a few answers for that question. I think we carry okay. I believe in telepathy. I don't care. Okay, go listen to Purloin. Do I have a dark type? Of course I don't have a dark type. Of course I don't have dark type. Of course I don't. No, that's fine. Of course I don't. I believe in telepathy. I think that there's a lot of really interesting studies and stuff that have come out about telepathy. That's not to say that I can sit here and be like, ooh, I'm controlling your mind. No, but I do think that like we pick up on vibes from people that we're really close to. Like if you get really close with somebody, you can like start finishing their sentences and stuff. And I think that if you live in a certain area for a certain amount of time, you pick up telepathically their isms and things. Like not everything, but you just start kind of meshing with the environment. Your atoms start meshing with the environment just based off of exposure alone. So I will be bringing that with me. I'm always going to bring an air of like I'm not from here with me. What I am bringing with me that I feel like is very, very me, or very this town. It was that like white and black and rainbow sort of hoodie that I was wearing for a minute that Damsel had made a joke about. That stuff is very North Carolina. It's other places too, but it's very North Carolina. Appalachian, rather. So that will be something. I'm also bringing a little bit of an accent. I don't think that I have the most Southern accent, but I do think that for other Americans, especially if I'm not in the Southeast, people can hear some of my accent. That's really it. I don't really feel like I identify a lot with this town. So I don't really feel like I'm bringing a lot other than that. You know, it's good when Fawn starts off with, I believe in telepathy. No, I do believe in telepathy. There's this one thing called, gosh, what it was called? It was like something tapes. The something tapes. Very fascinating investigative journalism. The telepathy tapes. This journalist was working on a book, and then one thing leads to another, and she ends up doing like this whole like podcast series about telepathy. And what they essentially did was they studied people who were and the thing is like this is something that can happen with people who aren't neurodivergent, and they do talk a lot about like the dangers of like saying like only neurodivergent people are telepathic. But these neurodivergent people have like really strong bonds with like their parents, and they were studying them and putting them in like all of these different situations at home where they would essentially be able to communicate with their mother like without even talking. And they would often like do like daydreaming and stuff, where they said that they go to a place where other people who can like like really strongly telepathically sort of communicate, they would like go to a place, and they called it like the hill or something like that, and they would just like hang out there and communicate there. And it was really, really fascinating, and it really makes you think about other things that you do with people that you love or people that you know. Like if you have a really strong bond with somebody, being able to like just look them in the eye and know what they're thinking, there's something to that. I really want that purloin, but I don't have. I'm sitting here like trying to like rationalize with myself that I can't get it. I swear I experienced this right before I went through psychosis a few years ago. Oh. How was psychosis? Kali Uchis made a song about it. She really was ahead of her time. It pops out a little bit. I like my southern accent. I honestly wish I had a stronger one. I might amp it up for I don't have a Clawitzer yet. Let's go for that. I might amp it up for Chicago. They won't know. Well, Matt and Mite will know. The people that I've already met will know. I'll say, hey, I missed y'all. How have y'all been for these past few weeks? Actually, Peril, you don't have to talk to me about psychosis. I was making a joke, but then I realized that kind of sounded insensitive. I hope that you're okay. That's tough. Oh, it felt like a lucid dream with mania. Okay. Hey, Matnamat. Hey, Big Thigh. By the way, I kept calling Daniel Big Thigh throughout the entire video, and I was like, I kept forgetting his name. I keep forgetting his name. Mind you, his Instagram handle literally underneath says Daniel. I'm telling y'all, I'm like not trying to like I really want to be I've already become friends with Matt Namite. I want to be Big Thaw's friend. Big Thaw does like such sickening K-pop choreo. He's really into like bodybuilding. Like I want to be his friend. So next year, if y'all see me and Big Thaw being friends, just know that I did it. I did it. I became friends with Big Thaw. I need to save. Yes, he's the muscular guy who does K-pop choreo, amongst other things. I met him in person. I was like, girl, you were, I told him, I said, the first thing I said to him, I said, girl, I can tell you're one of the girls who doesn't use the TikTok filter. Because a lot of the girls use the TikTok filter. I'm one of the girls who uses the TikTok filter. Y'all see my skin now. I don't have the filter on now. I look a little bit different than I look on TikTok, right? I use the filter. I'm trying not to use it as much anymore. I haven't been using it for the past few videos because I'm like trying to get used to like my real ugly face. But I said, oh, Daniel, you don't use the filter. That's just what you look like. I love seeing somebody just being like the realness. What are you hunting today? I've just been picking stuff up. Just picking things up. If it was up to me at all times 24/7, I would look like one of those girls. Dun, 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 dun. Like just like perfect skin, like, but you can't always get what you want. Would you rather have 16 shillings or 24 rubles? 24 rubles. I like the sound of that more. This eye makeup is very Trix yogurt. I'm kidding, thank you. I love Trix. I'm kidding. I love Trix. So I came in here because there was something that I didn't have. So I'm hoping that we get a water shiny. So there's the pans. If I don't like what I don't have, then oh, it's quillfish, girl. Girl. Nobody wants a quillfish, girl. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna go for the monkey. I think the monkey is just a little bit more pale. I don't have my browser up, so I'll show you all on my phone. How is How is Joe Rogan still on air? I get that he's popular, but like, are people still into him? Okay, Pampor is like a little green. Oh, look fat. What if I put my face with it? It's green. It's like, how many times is he gonna bring somebody on? Some woman saying like, well, I only eat almonds and actually I cured cancer by only eating almonds. And he's like, whoa, so like, you eat almonds and then you cured cancer with almonds? She's like, yeah. And if you buy my book, I'll teach you how to cure cancer with almonds. And then he's like, that's crazy because the government doesn't know that you can cure cancer with almonds. Like, just being dumb for millions of people. Your boyfriend watches Joe Rogan? I've seen a few Joe Rogan episodes too back in the day. But like now these days I'm like, I can't. Your content has been helping me through a tough time. Thank you, Flamin. All the support that everyone's given me has also been very helpful for me as well. It goes both ways. Welcome to the chat. I think we all kind of gave Joe Rogan a chance at one point in time. But like now it's like, I only mentioned it because I was looking at Pampor and I saw his face. I'm gonna make up like a fake personality and get on Joe Rogan. I'm gonna say, Joe Rogan, if you kiss me on the mouth with your big calloused muscle lips, God will come back. And he'll say, it's entirely possible. Yes, Joe Rogan looks like a giant muscle. I've always thought that he looks like a giant muscle, so I just assume every part of his body is like really muscle. Like his lips, his nose, everything on him is just like really strong and muscular and calloused. I feel like he doesn't use moisturizer on purpose. And it's entirely possible. Okay. Only with almonds, because he heard it on his podcast one time. Oh, Clawitzer is here too. Okay, let's see. I will say this. Fear Factor Joe Rogan, as a kid, I had a crush on him. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Cancel. Okay, let's see how this is. So the one in the front is boy.
I'm from Chicago.
He was a Fear Factor host, and the way that my face and body and hair changes, baby, go look at Joe Rogan before and after Fear Factor. Joe Rogan and Fear Factor is a different person. He was funny back in the day. He had that like that college guy, like American Pie type of humor, which did really well. I normally don't judge people for the people they like, but Joe Rogan, really? Luca, Fear Factor Joe Rogan was cute. Look, maybe I'm just a dog. I don't know. I love a short king. Well, I'm not going to call him a short king anymore, but y'all get the aesthetic. A short jester. No, during Fear Factor. During Fear Factor. I don't like him anymore. You said that thinking Clown Gale was hot. Interesting, sis. Did I say Clown Gale was hot? Without saying anything else, every time I hear the expression short king, I just think about the TikTok Ollie made. What did Ollie make? No, I did. Oh. I don't know if these are respawning. I think they are because there's 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. My favorite K-pop male idol has been and always will be Junghyun. Junghyun he was one of the most beautiful men that I had ever laid my eyes on. I liked Parks and Rec Chris Pratt. And I did I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 1 Chris Pratt. But then once he started like letting us know his true colors, I was like, oh. Okay, that's 114. It just seems sinister because at first he seemed like a really fun, like silly, not too serious kind of guy. But I'm like, were you just faking it this whole time? A Chicago VOD girly wanting to say happy belated birthday to you. You seem so much more in tune with the girly pop energy since your trip. Thank you, Just a Parcel. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am. I can't say that I like any K-pop guys because K-pop's getting to that point where like everyone who's my age doesn't do K-pop anymore, and I tend to like my age or older. So it's like hard for me because I see a guy and like I'm like, oh, he's handsome, but like they just look like a baby to me. It's like goo goo gaga. Like anybody under the age of like 25 just looks like goo goo gaga, and I'm like, oh, sweet baby. Oh, Chris Evans. Those slideshows they be posting on like TikTok and Instagram of Chris Evans when he had the buzz cut. Whew, Jesus, that's a Hollywood man if I've ever seen one. That man was made for Hollywood. Have I seen Gaga in the halftime show? Oh, the one with Jigglypuff. Was that at the halftime? Yeah, we watched it. It was incredible. Hollywood infected his brain. I feel like Hollywood will either make you sick or make you a sick person. You don't care about Henry Cavill anymore? I'll always care about Henry Cavill. That video that he made building that PC. He's a weirdo. I like weirdos. I like there's nothing better than when I see a beautiful man and he opens his mouth and he's weird. Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, if a man like Henry Cavill came up to me in a public space and he said, "Do you play?" and he was like, "Do you play World of Warcraft?" I'd say, "I don't, but I've considered." That's like the thing is like nerdy weird guys, they have so much play. They just don't, well, a lot of them do know because we be telling them. Oh, he's weird like that. Isn't he married? I thought he was married and like had a beard. Because wasn't there rumors that he was gay? Well, let's just move on from that. Who else can we lust after? I don't know. They're all out. Hollywood's a ghost town, as Lady Gaga says. I don't like Matt Bomer. He's too pretty. Theo James is very handsome, but I can't get behind him for any reason. He seems like a bad seed to me. Pedro Pascal. Now here we go. Josh Hutcherson is cute as well, yes. Ooh, David Harbour. It's hard after what Lily Allen said about him. It's very hard to like David, but I understand, Lumen. I understand. Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's true as well, yes. But after everything Lily said, mind you, that album, I don't think that album was very good, but the album was tea. Oh, Jonathan Bailey. Yes, here we go. You don't even like Lily Allen Pickled. The album wasn't good to me. I just thought it was interesting to listen to. And honestly, after a while, I was like, okay, well, do I really care this much about this divorce? Because I don't really follow either of these public personalities that closely anyway. So I was like, okay, well, moving on. You could fix him? Girl. Josh Allen sounds familiar. Oh, I have one for y'all. Bad Bunny. Justin Bieber's performance at the Grammys was really fun and thought-provoking. Austin Mahone. Wasn't he? I forget what his name was. I mean, what his face was. He wasn't for me. I never got into like the pretty boys, like the Justin Biebers, the Vine boys and stuff like that. I always liked the grungy rocker guys. Like I had a crush on Callum Hood when I was a teenager. I didn't even listen to the band. I don't even know the name of the band. I just knew the guy. Not a singer. My biggest crush on... Oh, I think Markiplier. That's what I'm saying. Markiplier is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like a weird guy. Like, do you play Five Nights at Freddy's? I didn't get into Jacksepticeye, but you know who I did get into? After he hit the gym for like a year and a half? Because that blew my mind. I never watched his channel. Captain Sparkles. Whoa. I said, who's this? The last I heard about Markiplier is he had a movie and it did really well, but they're trying to suppress him. And everybody's like, no, the Markiplier movie was really good. Captain Sparkles got married. Good for him. Oh, Markiplier. Good for him. I'm kidding. I'm happy. He's been with someone for a really long time, hasn't he? PewDiePie was your crush? It's okay, Don Don. The movie has been successful, but to be honest, I didn't like it that much. It was like a 5 out of 6 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. I was happy for him. I think what it is like he's really trying to do like independent stuff, which I think actually works for him. But yeah, some of the stuff, the series that he put out, I honestly I kind of like slept to it. But let him keep cooking. Let him keep cooking. Joey Graceffa was really pretty. He wasn't like I said, I don't really get into I didn't get into the pretty guys, but he was really pretty. Oh, okay. Here's a teeny bop that I got into. Dylan O'Brien and his bestie in Teen Wolf. I was into both of them. I know that there was like team this, team that. I was team both. Darren Criss. I like Darren Criss a lot too. Am I team Edward or Jacob? I'm team Jacob. I was always team Jacob. This is fun girl talk. My top 2 boys are Subin from TXT and literally LaRae. LaRae is so pretty. No shade, girls, but I'm about to act how Fawn does with Halston over Dylan O'Brien. Oh, you can keep Dylan. You can keep Dylan. That's okay, Don Don. I don't think like I would be into any of these guys now, but back in the day I was. Or like I've said this before, but Jake Gyllenhaal specifically in Donnie Darko. Wow. Wow. When I was like 13, 14, I would watch that movie on repeat, bro. And the thing is he was literally a psychopath in that movie. And it's like, yeah, Matero, I do. I do. You liked dark white Jake Gyllenhaal. Does anyone who likes women want to share their crushes? I personally don't. I don't think I have any crushes on women. Jake Gyllenhaal showers 3 times a week. Some people are into that. That's probably made his fan base even stronger. The calorie counter is how long you have left in the zone, but you can make a donut with really high calories so you can be here for a long time. Yeah, these pans are not spawning. Let's try another spot. We have a few more minutes. I'm not going to go all the way for them, but it would be nice to have one. I'm still thinking about, if we're talking about women being pretty, I'm still thinking about that one red carpet look from the girl who's in I Love LA with the long black curly hair, like the extensions and everything, just fully giving like drag. I'm still thinking about that. Because that's a full-on look. Because her hair does not look like that before. I'm sure there's some natural hair in there, but I'm trying to think of like what woman would I be like, would I want to like take on a date? I don't know. I mean, I'm an ally, but I don't know. Anytime I become enamored with women, I just want to be their friend. Hi, Nini. I think if I had to be straight, I would want a very like ambitious woman who would make me a better man. I would want to be like, you know how Lady Gaga and Michael are? I feel like if I was a straight man, I would be like Michael, Lady Gaga's current man. That would be me. Other than that, like any other sort of iteration or life that I live and reincarnate into, I'm just some sort of like feminine personality that really likes to do this kind of stuff. I didn't say that I was gay, y'all. I said if I was straight. I told y'all I keep telling y'all I'm an ally. Can I not be an ally? Is it universal that all gay boys had a crush on Hermione when we were young? Faye, I did not have a crush on Hermione, but I bet many people did. Wait a minute. I didn't have a crush on anybody in Harry Potter, I don't think. I thought you were an INTP. I am, but people keep wanting to take that away from me and telling me that I'm gay. I'm not. I do like gay people though. Okay, let's reset. We're not getting our water boy today, but that's fine. I was looking back at the old pictures of Twilight, and Robert Pattinson was giving model. Okay. So we got a few shinies. I put my controllers away, but we got a few shinies. I hope that y'all enjoyed that. Let's say bye to the VOD girlies, and then we'll finish up. VOD girlies, thank you so much for hanging out today. Like I said before, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Tomorrow we're doing an Overwatch day. Overwatch is doing a big release, and I want to see if I can make some content around it. Maybe do like a new updated tier list. But I want to play the new characters and play with y'all. And then on Wednesday we'll do Baldur's Gate. And do not worry, we will get back to Digimon. I know that we put it on the back burner, but I'm kind of at a point now where I'm like, I don't mind letting things just take a while. So, yeah. Bye, VOD girlies.